So today I'm going to look on organic chemistry. In organic chemistry, I'm going to in our lesson today I'm going to study on the periodic table, and specifically under the periodic table, I'm going to look at the classification of elements. And under classification of elements, we have our objectives to achieve will be which we can just write. So by the end of this subtopic, there are objectives that we need to achieve. One being classification of elements in SPDF notation. Then the second one, we're going to check on you have to identify the periods and groups in the periodic table. So basically, in the classification of elements in the periodic table, we realize that we have various elements that are grouped together in the periodic table. So there is need to classify them according to their properties. Now we can have the chemical and physical properties. So that one, for today, we're going to check on how they are classified in the SPD notation only. So under these SPD notations, we are going to check how the orbitals are filled. The electrons are filled in the orbitals. In the s orbital, p orbital, d orbital, and f orbitals. Then apart from that, we are also going to check on how these elements are arranged in groups and periods in the periodic table. So for that matter, we have a chart here. Who is going to help me to hang it so that we can use it to give us more information in detail about our lesson today. So you can push it up. Okay, thank you for that. So this chart is here. It is telling us, it is summarizing our theory part that we have just introduced. So in this our chart, we have groups, we have periods. So we realize in our chart, when you look at it, that we have group 1 up to 18. Those are the vertical elements that are called the groups. And when we also see on the other side, we have periods. So the periods are the elements across that are on the horizontal part of the periodic table. Then, apart from that, we have a key here that is going to help us how to classify the elements. So in our key, we have the S block elements that is shaded red. So in the red part, we have group 1 and group 2. And we realize that we also have helium on the other side. On the other side, that is also falling under the S block element. Then apart from that, still on the groups, we also have the part that is not shaded. That is the transitional elements. So under that part, we have the D block elements. Then on the far hand, from group 13 to group 18, we have the P block elements, which are shaded with the black pen. Okay, are we together?
Yes, we are together.
Thank you. Then on the lower side, we have the F block elements. Those are the actinides and the lanthanides. So that's how they are classified in the also study after that. What's the question?
Yes, I have one question.
Yes.
Why is helium sometimes placed in the group 2?
William is out. We realize that William is filled has 2 electrons that are filled, and that one makes it fall in the S block element. Otherwise, another question? If there is no question, that makes the end of our session today. Otherwise, thank you. We'll meet next time.
Okay.